was the last time you were hungover, Chris?
Because you don't drink.
Alcohol would have been before the Twin Towers fell.
Wow.
Last time I was drunk.
Do you think that maybe you could have stopped it if you'd been drinking? Do you think that it's related or no?
Yeah, I think my behavior directly led to 9/11. Is that what you're asking?
Your correction of behavior.
Yeah, I think the butterfly effect of me trying to clean up my life as a young person and quitting drinking had massive negative effects worldwide.
Have you?
And
ever
if I could go back, I would
everything.
keep it the same way.
Have you?
I want you better.
Yeah, I agree.
This week on the Business Casual Show, we are back in New York City. Hunter brings us Who Said It, New Jersey edition. I square off with a Facebook scammer, and Cory gets up close and personal with our guest, Chris Gethard. Let's get into it, baby. Yeah!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Business Casual Show. We are still out of town filming in New York at Wit's Studio. We have a very special guest in this studio. It's our comedy uncle. He's done so much for us. It's the legendary Chris Gethard, everybody.
Hey, hi.
Also, I'm Hunter, and that's I'm here with Jeremy and Cory.
And that's fucking...
I don't care anymore. Thanks for doing this, man.
Yeah, we're so.
Thanks for having me.
You just taught a class right before this, right?
I taught a class. I traded shifts at the volunteer ambulance squad where I volunteered just to hang out with Business Casual.
Wow.
Thank you,
I
buddy.
never do anything on Sunday nights because I drive the ambulance.
Yeah.
You guys asked me to do a thing. My buddy Jason, he said, I'll do Sunday if you do Tuesday.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
So now you're
Thank
doing
you, man.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm going to do Tuesday. So
Well, you're
I
on
can hang out with
call.
You guys to do this.
Are you? This is where you're on call for the ambulance, or was this?
I generally am on call on Sunday nights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's not you're sitting in the ambulance ready to
No,
go.
you're at home and you have a pager. And then if the pager goes off, boy, you got 6 minutes to get over to that firehouse, get that ambulance rolling.
Wow.
That's really
Crazy.
cool.
And most of it is like there's recurring stuff. And a lot of it with a volunteer squad is just helping elderly people in town, which feels very good.
I was going to say, that's most of the
Most
calls,
of
right?
it
Most
is
are kind
help-
of
yeah.
almost non-emergency.
And then the ones that are wild are like fucking wild.
Which, if you have the opportunity to see Chris live ever, are you still telling the stories in your new?
I have a couple stories.
Yeah.
I have a couple ambulance stories in my back pocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the shit I've seen, I'm like, yo, this is like the craziest shit I've seen in years. And, you know, I got name dropped at the Diddy trial. I've done some crazy shit.
Yeah, man, that was
just
awesome.
to let you know my vibe.
Yeah, yeah. You
Yeah.
had that like that GHB lube company that you were running.
Yeah, he was keeping us in business for a long time. And,
Yeah, I just Chris just had me on to co-host that show, which is a lovely live show he's running at UCB New York, and this might be out already.
I think it'll come out after, but
after
you're
the
doing
Jersey
it in
one.
Jersey, yeah.
You will have
yeah,
at this point.
August 7th.
Yeah. I think that this could come out before.
I think it actually might come up before.
All right. Well, hey, if you're in Jersey, go see that show on August 7th. And where were we? How did we get into this?
You were going to ask him a question.
I did a slideshow bit of here's how
the
my
Diddy
summer's
thing.
going.
Yes. You
Which
did
was
a
all
slide-
positive stuff, and then a news article about how I was in fact name dropped. Yeah, he apparently while some of these, I feel very crazy saying this, while some of these freak offs were happening, was also around the time
engineers
when
laughing.
he appeared on my television show. So someone was apparently questioned at one point of like, hey, if life was so bad, why were you tweeting about his appearances on this hipster comedy show, the Chris Gethard Show? Like, if you were really in such a bad state of mind, why would you be promoting his public appearances on a comedy show? And it was very weird because I got a text from a friend who was like, hey, man, how's your day going? And I was like, pretty good. Why? And he's like, because I have a friend who's a reporter who's in the courtroom covering Diddy and knows that we're mutuals and just told me to give you a heads up that you're being discussed at the trial right now. And I was like, just about to write back, you're fucking with me, right? And then I got like 6 more texts because all of a sudden it started showing up on Twitter.
Holy
Oh my
Like,
god!
oh shit, they just brought you up at the
Fucking
Diddy trial. And I'm like, I've lived almost like a Forrest Gump-esque life of being around some very unlikely for me to be around shit.
Yeah,
How
good
much-
and bad.
How much context did they give the jury? I wonder. Where they're just like, so Chris Gethard, they're like,
You said, yeah,
And
they
the whole
read your
jury is like,
credits.
who?
At the
are you
same
familiar?
time.
Yeah. Are you familiar?
Really
with
hurt my
UCB?
Have you
feelings.
seen Broad City? Have you seen The Office?
People are like, well, he was on season 9 of The Office. We didn't watch that. Carell already left.
Yeah, what did I ask it? Well, I asked what he got at Crafty.
And then
What did
you
you
also
say?
were like, oh, he insisted on having very large gallon jars of cinnamon flavored applesauce.
And I was
a whole
like-
bunch of pineapple flavored Ciroc vodka.
And I was like, you didn't do anything?
Yeah.
Based on that information?
Isn't Ciroc his brand?
Yes.
It was his brand. He demanded that we buy really expensive bottles of Ciroc for his green room.
Right, they didn't provide it, right?
No,
They were like,
well,
you have to buy it.
He was like, here's what I want. And then as soon as we got off the phone, a different assistant called me and was like, we're going to buy the Ciroc and not tell him. Like he wants, it's like a power thing where he wants you to buy the Ciroc. But so just say you.
We're like,
but we're
hey,
gonna
clearly we won't.
We're
do
not gonna
that
like
for you.
make you. At that time too, it was that was when he did my show at UCB, not my TV show. So that was in 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
And they were like, you know, you're like a comedian who's fighting to have health insurance. We're not gonna make you buy $1,000 worth of vodka that
Yeah.
Won't
he
get
owns
drank.
the company.
What would be your flex if you were gonna Diddy us? Sorry, that just
keep
came out.
going.
Wow,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
What would be your flex
If you were gonna Diddy us.
If you were gonna Diddy us,
Never,
like you're coming.
Chris, pay attention. Corey's talking.
If you're gonna Diddy us on the podcast, if you're gonna Diddy us on film, we look up to you. You're in a position of power. You're gonna Diddy us.
You, Chris, Diddy
You,
us.
Chris,
Chris Gethard, Diddy.
Chris,
Diddy,
get
us.
Diddy,
Gonna
us.
Diddy us.
Business casual.
Business casual us. Jeremy, Cory, Hunter.
You, Diddy.
You're in this case, you're Diddy. And in this case, we're Chris Gethard.
And this is Ciroc.
And this is Ciroc. What would be the product that we have to
Mr.
provide?
Cucumber soda,
Wow.
the most delicious soda I've ever had.
Oh, you
Holy
didn't just
shit.
make that up?
No, it's a real Mr. Q.
Cumber.
Cumber.
Delicious.
Mr. Cucumber. It's like, is it a
Yeah.
cucumber soda?
It's a cucumber soda.
I would
Great.
presume,
I would love
Jeremy.
it's
Can you get off my
no
fucking
fucking
ass?
way. No, I'm gloves off. Mr. Cucumber soda is cucumber flavor.
Some sentences are just stepping stones to the rest of the conversation.
Can you guys stop fighting, please?
Who do you think's right, Chris?
I'm right in the middle.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I hate to see you guys fight like this.
I'm sorry, Chris. Okay, but Mr. Cucumber soda. I was more so thinking like something that you had a vested financial interest in that you would sort of flex on us with. I'm glad that you like Mr. Cucumber soda, but I'm like,
I'm glad you have your cute little soda that
yeah,
you
you're
love.
cute. But if like
Plugging another business.
if it was just like we have like a DVD, like you
yeah.
you guys in the green room, you have to have my HBO special playing.
You all need to sign up for the beautiful anonymous, not Patreon, but supporting cast. I will not do the podcast until you're all monthly subscribers to my podcast's subscription component.
And then someone on your team's like, we'll just send you a
yeah. Your wife calls
My
us.
wife is like, here's $15.
You can just do it.
You guys are broke comedians. We're not going to make you pay
We're not gonna
$15
make-
We're going to make you pay
a
$15 for
subscription.
this. No.
I do got to know about the soda.
for three subscriptions.
Yeah.
$5.
Oh, that's very. I was like, yeah, that's
Pretty good.
$5 each.
Is the cucumber soda sweet? I think that's maybe
It's
the question. I
sweeter
was
than
trying
you
to-
expect it to
This
be.
is kind of what I meant.
But it's not all syrupy. It's really good.
Good stuff.
It's bottled in Florida. I'm surprised it hasn't blown up more, but it's a really, really delicious soda that I think everyone should know about.
I've
Yeah.
never seen it anywhere.
Yeah, it's really hard to find, but when you can find it, try it because it's really delicious.
You ever have a
go.
Fentimans?
Oh, I've had
I
I had a
love a
Fentimans literally yesterday.
Oh!
Cherry cola.
Can't pass a drug test today.
You have to be careful. Yeah, with Fentimans.
You got to test your Fentimans.
Yeah.
You have to test your Fentimans. Yeah.
My
I
Coke
don't
was
want-
cut with Fentimans.
I should have told when it was a congealed sort of sand.
Hey
Holy
everybody! Hey
shit.
everybody! Hey everybody! I know a lot of
That's
people are
next
probably-
level soda humor. Soda heads are going absolutely
Really
hot.
going,
They're
What if
smashing their
Fentimans
heads
distributed
into
their
the screen.
bottles with Fentimans test strips where you pour a little Fentimans on it and it tells you if it's real Fentimans?
No, it
If they
tells
knew
you
it was fucking good for them,
It
they'd
tells
have
you if
strips.
it's vanilla soda or Coca-Cola soda or cherry soda.
Oh, Fentimans, get on it.
Get on it.
That really would put them on the fucking map. There's this soda called Fentimans
Fentimans?
that's
That is a test
one
strip.
for one
Yeah.
mapping fentanyl.
Yeah. Well, and then they should have like Narcan for Fentimans so that if you get a sugar crash, it reverses it immediately.
Isn't
That's
that
because
just
Fentimans is
insulin?
in a bottle, but the Narcan should be how you put the can. Fentimans in a can, Narcan.
It's Narcan.
get-
Narcan. I want it in a bottle.
Narcan, I want it in a bottle. Yeah.
No can. I wanted.
No, I
in
understood. Yeah,
Australian.
I was there. I was there the whole time.
No, I did a good job.
You got it.
Of course he understood.
I like me.
I like me. I like me. Don't you?
Usually, I like.
We're falling apart.
We're falling apart. I like to refer to things as Narcan for other things. Like I have been zinning because my casual cigarette habit turned into a less than casual cigarette habit, and I was like, I turned 28, and I was like, I can't be this. I'm too big to also smoke cigarettes. Like I pick a thing. I never did coke because I was like, a bunch of big fat funny guys died from that shit, so I'm just never even gonna try it.
What is zinning?
So it's
Zins. They're a brand of nicotine pouches.
But it's sort of like dipping or chewing, but it's
No, you don't.
pouch, right?
But it's not tobacco.
It's the
not
vaping.
tobacco?
It's the vaping of chewing.
the vaping of chewing.
You don't spit. It doesn't make you spit.
It's the vaping of chewing.
It's
Swallow it?
dissolvable. It
No,
like it
it's not-
dissolves.
It doesn't dissolve.
No,
It's like a
there's
pouch
pouches.
that
It doesn't
has.
dissolve, but then the pouches like remain.
Yeah. It's a
Oh,
nicotine
yeah.
salt, and you put it in your. I took one out earlier because I was all buzzed out.
Do you want to do one? Do you want to see what's
No,
No. I smoke cigarettes still, and I do not like these.
I now I'm used
Also,
to them.
if my mom and my little brother, no, I don't.
Yeah,
Got it.
He
Clean.
made it up. We'll edit it out we do a special podcast that goes out to our moms that removes all of the stuff that we don't want them to know about. The podcast is about 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
Well, also, my mom did say it's just like your little brother watches it every week, and he's learning a lot of stuff. I'm like, okay.
What's bottoming?
To his credit, I mean, I remember because his entire life he's been such a small child. Like, because I have he's a little guy.
He's obsessed with it.
He's only 9.
This guy's
but
whole
only
thing is that
recently.
he's younger than me.
No, but only recently he hit the years where I was just like, wait a minute. I remember all the movies I saw when I was 9. I remember stuff from that,
Yeah.
and I also remember being like, oh yeah, I remember that I was watching stuff that I wasn't supposed to watch, and feeling like, oh cool, like,
Yeah.
and it didn't.
No, I
break my
remember like
brain.
the
Yeah.
traumatizing things I learned at that age and things like that. Yeah.
All-
I've told you guys this story about my nephews. I like almost shouldn't say this, and I'll decide if I want to cut it.
Oh yeah, tell it.
But my nephew's Mother's Day gift to my sister.
Yes. Wait.
So
No, you have to tell
it
this
was
story.
They like their teacher said to like he's 9 I think, and no he's 9. He's 9, and they wrote letters to their mom. We're gonna write letters to our moms for Mother's Day. It's one of those like fill in the blank ones of like, oh, like I love when you do this. I like when we do this together, and they just fill in all those things. A different assignment that they had was they all made a mommy box where like if you find something that reminds you of your mom, you'll like be like, oh, let's bring this home and we'll put it in the box. And that he made like when he was way younger. So they've had that for like this very long time now. Basically, so in one of the things they were going like, oh, I like when we like play games together. I love when you cook this thing or whatever. And then there's one that's the line was I treasure. And he said, I treasure your old mommy box. And we passed it around the table. Like he was then like later we all came over and he was playing and they were like read this but be cool. But we would like I'd read it and you saw people go around the table like lose it. But so they were laughing when they read it, like so caught off guard. And then he was like, you don't like it? Like, why are you laughing? And like really got hurt by it. And they're like, no, we like love it. It's amazing. And they had to like explain why they were laughing, just like in full.
Box is synonymous with your mom's old pussy.
Sounds baby.
He's like,
okay, okay.
Box means pussy.
That's a tough one to like navigate.
okay,
This word
okay.
that you encounter all the time.
I will say, big respect to your sister as a parent for being just like, you know what? Fuck, there's no other healthy way to explain what this is. Because if I try to get around it, he will think we were just making fun of him.
100%.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But, dude, like, even when my brother was 6, like, just...
That's how old my son is now.
I was gonna say,
But I'm very aware of
How
this.
does he feel about your wife's box?
I think it's pretty great, but he did just this morning.
positive reviews.
Just this morning, I was like, I'm very aware. I have memories from like that end of kindergarten, beginning of
Yeah,
first grade,
same.
like not fully formed, but like my first fleeting memories of actual stories I remember was around his age now. And I'm like, okay, he's picking up on all of it. And just this morning I was getting into the shower and he came into the bathroom and he's still little enough that we'll be naked around each other. We don't, we're not overly sensitive about that. And he just this morning was like, why do our penises look different?
Wow.
And I was like, well, because I'm circumcised and you're not. And he's like, what's that? And I was like, well, when I was a baby, they cut off part of my penis. And he was like, why? And I was like, well, I don't
know,
really know. No one's ever slowed down and really explained why we do this.
Everyone else was doing it, and you're
Yeah.
trying to tell your son, like, if your friends jumped off a bridge, would you? And he was like, no, but you cut your penis off.
No, your grandpa and grandma cut my penis off. Let a doctor
This
cut my
was
penis
literally this
off.
morning. It was a few hours ago, and I'm like, I guess we got to have this conversation. He's like, why did they chop your penis off? I'm like, it's just, I don't know. We were Catholic. All the Catholics did it.
Oh yeah, Catholics.
And he's
yeah.
like, well, are we still Catholic? And I'm like,
wow.
you've never been to church, but like my grandfather was from Northern Ireland where that really meant something beyond the, so like we are, like I do still think of myself as Catholic in the sense that my grandfather, who I knew until I was almost 20, escaped persecution. But like you're not Catholic and like they don't go to church. Anyway, that's why
you're
they cut my
Anyway,
fucking
don't
dick
go
off.
in that building.
That's why they cut a piece of my dick off, man. I
You're
don't know what to tell
Catholic,
you.
like how a lot of Jews are Jews. Like Catholics, it's the only Christian
Yeah.
religion that you can still be, even if you don't.
Like,
he's still raised by you, and you were raised by Catholics. You were raised like it
Yeah,
makes him in a way like there are
in
ways
some
that
way.
he is.
But there's no way to explain like so like like England gave Ireland back but kept the northernmost county. Like how
far
back
back
is
do I
this
go?
explanation gonna go, man?
You're like, all he did was see your penis, and
So
you're telling
yeah.
him what the troubles
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
The water's
Yes.
running. You're like, dude.
So they were
I gotta get
trying
there.
to have a nonviolent march to Derry, but it wasn't exactly the British government, but there were these sort of constabulary forces that were saying, and I don't know, man.
Anyway, when you're older, never order a black and
the
tan.
significance of the color orange in this situation. So similarly, my mom, she didn't know that her dad was Jewish until she was older, but she was raised by a Jewish person, and I'm raised by a person who was raised by a Jewish person. Ethnically, I'm Jewish. There's ways that my mom is because of her father, my grandfather's Judaism. One of the things that they did was circumcise me, and I have two moms, and there was like they had a long conversation about like circumcising me, and they didn't. One of my moms had never dated men, so she was just like, I don't know. and
Don't ask me.
yeah. I wash my hands in this situation. They decided to circumcise me, but they never talked to me about it, and I never had like a seeing my dad's penis in the shower situation to bring up the question. So I didn't know what circumcision was or that I was circumcised until I was 12 or 13. And
What? Wait.
I love this.
Yeah. It's so funny that
You just weren't aware of circumcision at all?
I didn't know what it was. I didn't know that it had happened.
Because you're
to
not
me.
seeing foreskins.
No.
Yeah, I got. Yeah,
I mean, in an ideal world, you're not, seeing
At the
that.
age of 12,
Yeah, you're-
knock on wood.
Yeah.
Just seeing random
But
foreskin that's not yours.
I'm a comedian because my mom died, not because I saw penis too early.
Yeah.
which brand are you?
Because one of my gay moms is dead.
Yeah. I like brought it up like as a joke because I was aware of the concept of circumcision, but not really what I thought. They cut the entire head of the penis off.
That also is what, I was like, so there was like another one of these on top of mine?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Wait, you thought you had two heads?
Yeah, I thought that's what when I first learned it for like a week when I was like
Like,
six.
remember those pencils where it
Yes,
had the
I know
lead,
exactly
like
what
the
you're
little
talking about.
plastic,
Yes.
and then it had the lead on the end?
I was
so
just
you
like-
thought they took one out?
Yeah, I thought it was like, or I thought it was sort of like did they shave it? Like what? Like I was just sort of just like, when I was a child, I learned what circumcision was before I ever saw an uncircumcised penis. So I had no reference. So I was just sort of like looking at my own child penis and sort of going like,
Which you're allowed to do.
yeah, which you're allowed to do when you're a child.
Everybody be cool.
Everybody, you know, you have
Fucking
you
cool.
have 18 years to look at a child penis
Unadulterated, like People don't take advantage of that time.
You don't know until it's over.
But look, I was looking at my own child penis
Or you
as a
could really
child.
just put log hours on that.
And if you have
log hours on your log.
if you have foresight, if you're like
Foresight?
foresight.
We're not talking about foresight.
If you're like 8 years old and you're like, I'm gonna grow up to be a pedophile, you can take a bunch of pictures of yourself naked and then you can save them for later.
Cut.
On the cracker.
God damn.
What I was going to
Damn.
say
It's
is
not
I just-
usually like that.
I also don't think that's legally true.
What?
I don't think you can.
What?
I think you are.
If you have a picture of your, I cannot believe we're about to say.
If you are a
have picture of
pedophile
your
jerking
own,
off to a picture of yourself naked before you turned 18,
Is
you
that-
are still in possession of.
but it's
right?
your, it's you. But if you're not just, I have no
This
idea,
is
and I'm not
wild.
even gonna.
Actually, this now makes
How have
interesting.
I
If
never
There
thought
has to be a legal precedent, but you can never
I-
Google it.
No, I can't.
You can't
Please,
Google
don't
this to
Google
find
it.
out.
No.
How could you? I dare any of you to get this in your
no.
search history.
No. And then when I was by that same law,
dare you.
No.
I fucking
No,
dare you.
no.
Fucking Google
I'm
it.
gonna go to the library.
We don't
and look
respect
it
you
up.
anymore.
Quick question.
Ask pedophile section.
Asking for a friend. No. That's the same logic as if I didn't myself from 12 years old to 18. I masturbated.
But you can't go back and jerk off that 12-year-old now.
No, well, you can't do time
Well,
travel.
But I'm
Have you
saying
seen
a
the
photo
49
is
Day
effectively the time travel equivalent in that analogy.
But if
if you
very
jerk
good.
off to a
That's very
naked picture of your
beautiful, Chris.
12-year-old self, you're jerking off to a 12-year-old.
But-
You're
But
using
no,
child
you're saying
pornography.
you
But
can't
it's
go
not
back.
illegal.
That's
It's
not
allowed.
what.
But so what? Am I to believe that I can't
Oh
remember
my
specifically?
God.
I think I had taken pictures of my penis. Of course, I was like a teenager.
You were sending nudes when you
No,
were.
I took pictures of my penis in some regard. Do I need to then go back and delete like 18? All right, now I got to go back and scrub everything, or I'm going to go to jail.
I think that you should.
It's you. If you can prove that is you.
As a piece of performance art, you should share it to our Patreon.
By the way,
of performance, art.
we need to be.
just sharing something.
I know
online.
you guys have a reputation for being bad boys that bring taboo subjects to the surface, and I'm glad you guys are bringing this one out here because I bet there are legitimately a lot of people in their 20s that have a 16-year-old
Yeah,
dick
they
on
are
a hard
like,
drive.
oh
Yeah.
shit, do I need to get rid of?
Do I need to go clear the Dropbox, clear the cloud?
I'm going to tell you what
It's
right now.
possession,
If
but
you're
not distribution.
If you're a minor, don't take nudes.
Just
don't
don't do it.
That's a
Just
good.
don't fucking do
That
it.
is a clean,
Unless-
actual actionable list.
Unless you work in a coal
No.
mine, you can take a nude.
Expand on that.
Well, if you're a minor. If you're a minor in a coal mine.
If you're an adult minor
Yeah.
who's working in a mine,
Yeah,
That's
And you know
fine.
what?
Sure.
Not even you.
Not,
but if you're a
I
child
wanna see
miner that
that.
works in a
No,
mine,
I don't
No,
want to
yeah,
see
yeah.
that's
that
like a
dusty-
double negative.
Double. Oh, you're
Cancels
allowed
itself
to.
out.
Then you can.
No, then you
If you're a
can't.
child laborer, in
Then
a
there's
mine,
a
bigger
mine.
problems.
you can take a picture of your penis.
You can take a
can't
picture of the canary's
do that
penis.
job.
Yeah.
No.
To just sort of
We have to start bits.
pivot back to my dinner table conversation. I was like, I made some joke about being circumcised or something. I think that no. I got in no. I remember now. I got in trouble at school. I got in trouble at school because
Having pictures of a child on my phone.
no. They were talking. I remember it. I was like 11 or 12.
I remember it.
I don't want to interrupt again, but if we could get a wide shot of all four of us and just invite the viewer. You have to guess which one of us was trying to claim it's okay to jerk off to 12-year-old pictures of themselves. It's the guy with the beard and the zin.
Jackson Hole, Wyoming, baby.
You were saying.
The reason why it was dinner table conversation was because I got in trouble at school, and the reason why this is important is because it was the biggest laugh I'd ever gotten in class, and I got the teacher to laugh, but I still got in trouble.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a quality
That
laugh.
fucking rules.
And I don't know if I would necessarily be sitting here right now if I hadn't gotten that hit of this laugh. But
Do you remember the joke?
yes,
Okay, here.
and this is why it's relevant.
There's been a lot of buildup in this joke better crunch.
It's better.
yeah.
What grade were you in?
Like 6th or 7th grade.
Okay, perfect.
I'm really
Didn't know I was circumcised.
Yeah.
Our teacher, Mr. Downs, was talking about Christopher Columbus, and he said Christopher Columbus circumnavigated the earth.
Ooh, boy.
And I went, I didn't know the earth was Jewish.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And he went, and he laughed so hard, but
Like, you got to
he
go to
was
the
just like-
office.
he was like, you're in trouble. And so it got
Totally worth it.
Yeah,
Did your moms
100.
get mad? Did your moms even get mad?
No, but it was a conversation, and basically it was like my mom telling my other mom, like, "Hey, so I got a call from the teacher, and this is what your son said," and then We all laughed. It was a dinner table laugh. I wasn't in
"That was
trouble.
awesome."
They were proud of me, I suppose. Still are. But then I was like, I somehow led to the conversation. I was like, well, I'm not circumcised. And they were like, yeah, you are. And I was like, no, I'm not. And they're like, we were there. We had them do it. We asked the doctor to do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? Mama, why'd you take it from me? And they're like, I don't know. Like, she was like, my mom was married before she was like, my husband was circumcised. My brothers were all circumcised, I guess. And we all like, and I was like, oh. And they're like, what did you think it was? And I was like, I want to say it. they're like,
Say it.
go on. I was like, I thought that they cut the whole top off. They're like, no, they don't. No one does that to anyone.
No doctor does that.
No
to
doctor
anyone.
does
Dr.
that.
Kevorkian.
And I was like, so.
That's not what Dr.
That's not what
Kevorkian
Dr.
did.
Kevorkian.
Oh, what am I thinking of?
You're thinking of.
I don't.
The
I can't speak to that.
I don't know.
But Dr. Kevorkian administered assisted suicide euthanasia.
Oh,
euthanasia. You mean a Cambodian teenager?
Come on, this will get you sent home again. I get you sent to detention.
Guess what
again.
your son said?
You're talking about Dr. Kevorkian, and when he said euthanasia, he said Cambodian teenagers.
no, but that's a very hard core memory.
Core memory, and I didn't.
Core memory.
Corey memory.
Corey
All
memory.
my memories are Corey memories. I didn't realize that those two are kind of separate in my mind, but it wasn't until telling this story that I'm like, oh, these are two core memories that like kind of are bonded and revolve around each other.
Oh, the joke in class and the conversation with your moms.
Are two like moments that I like, and then I lived the rest of my life having this information.
And those both happened on the same day.
Yeah.
Big day for you.
Big
just
day.
like Chris's kid's big day.
Yeah.
Like, man,
And then
look at
the
that.
other thing that happened was the podcast. Those are the two big things that happened today.
Formative body positivity conversation with my son, and this.
Yeah. Can we do bits?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's
Bits?
get into bits.
You
All
want
right.
to start with yours?
I would love to start. Let's do Jeremy's bit. Bam.
And then we added something in there.
I figured.
I put those pieces together.
I should hope so.
I will first tell you the misfire of a bit, of the bit that was supposed to be.
Is there a Mr. Fire?
Yes. Good. Misfire.
Don't explain it to Chris.
By the way, he means miss.
It's a little thing that we like to do.
I had this idea. I was on the plane to New York, and I was like, I had a couple ideas, and then I was like, oh, what if I got a Chris Doppelgänger to come to the studio? And I was really excited about this. It was like, and I didn't even have the idea. I had like a couple different ideas. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do like a lookalike contest, and then like a real lookalike will be the judge.
But nobody really looks like me.
Well, you might think so, but and then I was like, oh, maybe like I'll just have like a fake PA, and it's like this guy looks a lot like me. And then I had a bunch of different things, so I put out an ad on Craigslist. I had to pay $10 to do it, and I said, looking for Chris Gethard lookalikes.
You really did this?
I did this. This happened. There's a whole story that's coming, and then so I can show you the post. It's we are filming a podcast with Chris Gethard, and we want to surprise him with a doppelganger of himself. Rate negotiable. We'll be on camera for 5 to 10 minutes. I put the quote at $150. I was like,
You're
down.
ready. Yeah.
I'm ready.
That's a
to
lot
do
of
it.
money.
I
It's a good job
wanted to
right now.
respect the person.
Jeremy does like historically spend the most money on his segments.
It makes me laugh more.
Yeah.
No,
and
like, I spent so much money on
this.
this.
It's higher risk because if it all fell apart and you're like, oh, it's cool, he kind of looks like him, I would be like, fuck you. I put my life in this bit.
Yeah.
Did you get responses?
So I got 2 responses by the time I landed in New York. I took a red eye, and in the morning I got there, I had
This is real?
a text and an email.
Okay.
The email I will do first. It was, this is low-key crazy, but I didn't think this day would come, LOL. It feels
Okay,
like
already a psychopath.
It feels like a spoiler alert, they are both psychopaths.
No, I'm saying just already revealed themselves as a psychopath.
It feels like a match from up above. I'll do it, but I need 25% of the money before, just so I know it's real.
Damn, did they send a photo?
$37.50. I need $37.50.
Clearing $37.50. I said, the day is here, haha. We can pay 25% up front, no problem. Can you send me a picture of yourself before we officially commit? Thank you. He sent me this picture.
not Chris Gethard.
They don't look alike.
He said I could touch up my hair a
all.
bit and do glasses, and I'm like,
Dog.
it's a no for me, dog. This is.
What did you say to him?
I ignored this man.
Good.
Because at this point, I was
Yeah, he
already
didn't
dealing
look-
with the second man.
The first guy had glasses, sort of had hair that flipped up how mine often does, but outside of that,
Full beard.
Yeah, for
he
the
had a
audio
full
listeners, this guy's a
beard,
full beard.
totally different shaped face.
If the face looked similar, I'd be like, would you be? I would have to have him shave, and then
Yeah.
maybe pay more for that.
Can I say something sad that I haven't said publicly yet?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a hat all the time now because I'm also coming to realize that the only two people who have my hairline are me and former New York Knicks coach Tom Thibodeau.
Wow. Wow.
If you look at a picture of Tom
Your hair is
Thibodeau's
not
hair,
like his.
it's-
He's got like
it's-
greasy,
it's
long.
No, the front of his hair, I'm like 9 months away from just rocking the Thibodeau.
Thibodeau.
Not great.
Are you looking up,
great.
Hunter? THI.
No, Chris, you look better than this.
Tibbs has like.
You look better than that. Come on.
You guys see what I'm saying?
But you're saying the hairline. Okay. That's an old picture, too. He's like grown it out in a weird way.
Why? I see how you could see
Oh,
a
God,
guy
Jesus
who looks like
Christ.
that and go, I don't want to look like that.
I'm not too far
That's
away from
him.
the Tibbs.
No, that's
He's got that weird, like, slicked thing going
Thanks.
on.
Like a
Christ
year
on
away
a
from the
bike.
Tibbs.
All right, we're here.
Who's this second maniac?
This second man who has texted me since the podcast has started.
This is ongoing?
This is ongoing. This has been a long thing. Okay, so then I get a text, 7:08 a.m. Good morning, Jeremy. My name is Eric, 43. I'm writing this text in regards to your ad posted on Craigslist looking for someone that doppelgangs Chris Gethard. I've been called many things in my day, and apparently Chris is someone who I've been mistaken for a lot more recently as I'm getting older. Not saying that either of us is up there in age, yet I can't deny being a few years over the hill. I'm looking forward to assisting, if chosen, and helping to accomplish the task at hand. Please feel free to send me a text when you get this message. I do have some photos to show my resemblance, although you've probably been overloaded with responses so far.
the second guy.
Rest assured, I am the right choice. Please get back to me either way and have a great day. Talk soon, Rick.
Okay.
I said, hi, Eric. Could you send me a photo to show some resemblance? Sure. Please give me a few minutes. I'm just getting to work. I can take a photo. I can take a break in like 15 minutes or so. I said, much appreciated. He gave me the okay emoji. About 2 hours later, my apologies for the delay. I'm swamped here. And also, I have my work phone with me. I don't have too many on this one. If hired, what part of the city is in? My bad, I never responded to the ad and I never saved it. He sent me 2 photos.
All right.
This is the first photo,
That is just Chris.
which I'm like, well, surely this is a picture of
That?
Chris. And then that's
That has to be a
it's a
that
picture
just
that
is
that
you.
is Chris. And then he sent me a different one, which is much more bizarre, is this photo, which has a beard and is a blurry like desktop image. And it says a life of a star in red text below it.
because that is not Chris.
Chris, I'm gonna say
No,
something.
that's also me.
That is also you?
Yeah.
That also looks like
That's
him.
when I had a beard during the pandemic, and I know what room that was. That was on a web. That's a webcam broadcast.
It looks like it's a broadcast.
So
Okay.
he's trying to catfish you by saying he looks like Chris by sending pictures of Chris.
I'm like, I think he's trying to kill Chris. And then so I say, are these pictures of you? He said, unfortunately, they are. I said, this is uncanny. He said, I do not know the meaning. Please elaborate, LOL. Or maybe don't. I said, you look just like him. I was certain these were pictures of him. And then he said, this is where it gets weird. He says, do you have a sense of humor? I said, I like to think so. He said,
would you like to play a game?
He said, I usually tell people when they ask where I'm from in regards to looking like him, that I came from my mother's fallopian tubes by way of my father's scrotum. Sorry for the brashness. It usually puts a stunned look on their face.
So birth.
This is AI generated.
It's weird, man.
Is
I
this
think
real?
that this
This is all, I'm not like writing a bit. This is like what I have endured. And I still have another bit that I have to do. I'm free to talk or chat after 10 or so. Let me know what you're thinking about the gig. I said, ha 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 to his other thing. That's great. Let's chat then. Also, can you send a current photo of yourself? I'm like, let me see. Maybe this is like,
How were you starting to feel gaslit? Like maybe these aren't pictures of Chris?
by those two. Oh no, with those two, I'm like, maybe this is like the perfect thing. And he looks just like Chris.
Right, because like
I'm like, I'm going to see it
Hunter's
through.
so concerned right now.
No, I'm locked
well,
in.
because the pictures he chose aren't necessarily like Google Chris Gethard.
No, the
They-
webcam
the
one.
web-
Also,
yeah.
what did it say at the bottom? Like a star is
a life of
A
a
life
star.
of a star.
that. I don't know where that came from, but I know what room. I know where I was.
I just didn't want to shut it down.
And what was the address of that
Send me I'm like, send me another photo. That's all I want. I'm like, let me just get another. He said, I'm taking a break, call you in 10:15. I said, I'm caught up, but can we chat this afternoon? He said, cool, I'll take my break at lunch. I don't have anything personal in the cloud in my work phone. He's like, I don't have pictures in my work phone.
He has a camera on. He's dodging the fact that all.
It's very like, sorry, baby, my webcam's broken. Like,
yeah,
I can't FaceTime right now. I said, call me whenever, or like, hit me up whenever. He does not respond for a whole day. Then I say, are you free today? And would you still like to come? He said, I am free. I would still like to come. What time is the show? I'm just seeing the text now. I worked until 8. This was last night.
Can I also just verbalize what I think the three of us are thinking? Where we are not certain if this ends with some maniac walking through the door.
yeah. I'm like, yeah. There's
Like, I don't know if this person is here, but I have serious misgivings about how this has gone down.
So I say, can you send a current picture? He said, I have my work phone on me. When I get home in about an hour, I can upload from my PC. Personal selfies and such are not really tolerated. Dumb rule, yet much needed. I texted him. I texted him. This is where I kind of got weird. I did it after Stamptown. I got home at 3 a.m. We were shooting today. And I'm like, where's that photo? So I said, quickly checking on the photo, I can send the address once you send that over. He said, my bad, came home and passed out. Second one is from my laptop lens just now. Kind of blurry, doing a zoom. These are the two photos that he sends. This one?
what? That's not even a real photo.
It's like a photo of a TV screen with Chris on it, but it's like a weird angle.
This is clearly my.
And you're younger. This is like
This is me on my public access show. I'd be almost certain, but then it looks like he tried to Photoshop his head to look
It's like
like
a
wider and like
yeah,
I'd have a
the
giant forehead, but
perspective.
that's
no,
like
that's
a
not what
sci-fi
you look
character.
like. Yeah.
Looks like
and then he sent
Photoshop-
this photo.
That's just also Chris. Or is that also Chris?
I feel like these are
Chris,
AI.
is that you?
This is AI. This is like he uploaded photos of Chris and then was like generate picture.
Well, just the way it's not like
Those feel like slight manipulations of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's.
Jeremy, what did you do?
This is
I don't
so
wanna meet-
unsettling.
I don't want to meet whoever this is.
I said, gotcha. Let me know if you're free.
You
to
have. We have to cut to the part where you assure me this person is not on premises right now.
I then say, gotcha.
Oh.
Let me know if you're free to FaceTime today and run through the plan. He said, of course, I don't have FaceTime, but I would like to run through things and be prepared for what exactly you'd like me to do. I said, and I knew
the gambit.
Once I saw these photos, now I'm like, I was like 90% sure, and I'm 100% sure this guy is lying.
Okay.
I say, let's chat in a bit. Are you familiar with Chris's work? Because I'm like, is this just some crazy stalker guy? He said, I looked up on Google and YouTube since we talked. I'm like,
Then why
haven't
did
people
he
been telling you for
answer-
years that you look exactly like this, and now you're looking up the guy? It's very bizarre.
This is absolutely a scammer that's trying to fucking rob you.
I tell him the idea. Say, hey, actually, we're doing like a lookalike contest, and you can be the judge. He said, oh, I have some improv experience. Okay, he said,
And you've never heard of me? I now know you're lying. If there's one world in which you've heard of me.
That's where it all falls apart.
You had to Google me even though you're an improv nerd. The only community that actually knows who I am.
I have done some improv before, so I'm not the best, but I can sort of think on the fly if that makes any sense.
It does.
And I said, I don't know what you mean by that thing. And he said, maybe a one-liner where I come out about how I should have entered the contest or along those lines of getting the audience laughing. He sends me a wall of texts. This is when we were doing a general coffee meeting this morning.
You were getting these in your pocket?
Oh, you guys are just taking generals
Yeah.
on a Sunday?
Yeah, it was the only time that she could meet with us.
We were
She
already
decided to do
tired.
that.
Sounds like you guys were a high priority.
Yeah, it felt like a high priority.
She's
We were all
taking time
hungover.
on a weekend?
Yeah, to meet up with us.
And pride, no less.
Look at this. Sounds to me like whoever this industry person was is really interested in the business casual business.
It's a bummer we're all about to get murdered. I said we have to cancel. Sorry, Chris had to drop last minute. I apologize. He said, I'm not sure what you mean. I said, we have to cancel. If you send me your Venmo, I'll give you a small amount for canceling last minute. Because I'm like, if this is somehow real, I do feel a little bit bad that this guy even if he's a serial killer, like cleared time on a Sunday to kill somebody.
It's a smart thing. You like told him I'm not here anymore, so if it's weird towards me, and then you said like I'll still give you a little money.
And what was
either if you have good intentions or if you have really bad intentions, maybe this keeps this from getting wackier.
De-escalation.
He said, would you happen to have Zelle or Cash App? I had Venmo. I typically use it for my daughter's softball fundraising and things for the team, raffles, etc. He said, okay, can I please give you the Venmo? And then an hour later, I'm like, I'm busy now. He says, doesn't seem realistic. Thanks anyway. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's gone. Then he said, hey, how about the Venmo? And I said, can you send me your Venmo information? And then during this, he has said, is that the only payment venue form you have? Do you have Cash App?
Call him. Call him right now.
Whoa.
I have to say, I legitimately am still unclear if you have all discussed this and are.
And we're fucking with you?
No, we have not.
Chris, can I hold your hand? I like to fuck with you.
Yeah.
It's something that we do on your show.
We love it.
I am as uncomfortable and scared as you
Then
are.
why would we call this man?
Because it's the only...
I don't...
If you were as scared as me, you might be scared to some degree. You are clearly not as scared as
Unless
me.
he works for the CIA, he can't pinpoint
although
where the call is coming from.
Comedically, it is brilliant, and we do need to call him.
You're going to be okay. Hey,
all right,
Chris,
one
we're
try.
Big guys. I understand you're closer to the door, but that has nothing to do with this.
Okay.
I don't know anything.
What? I know everything. What would I say? Why am I calling him?
I don't know. Fucking.
I would just put your cards on the table and be like, hey, it's pretty clear the picture. Like, I'm gonna Venmo you some money. I'm just real quick. Like the pictures you sent,
They don't look
were
real.
of him.
Yeah. You just
So I will pay you some money, but I just
can
kind of
you
want to
just
know
admit
what
it?
the scam was.
Should I almost pay him? I can, like, no.
Did he send you the Venmo or the Cash App?
No, he said, do you have Cash App?
And Cash App notoriously is like a little harder to track than Venmo.
Yeah. You
I'll
use
do
it
Cash
for
App. That's
drugs.
fine. I'll say,
Yeah.
hey, man, I'm just getting ready to send the Cash
also
App.
the
Can I just
area-
ask you a question?
all right,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
won't.
It's like uncanny. Is it really? Like, it's okay. I think we're not going to do that. I'm just going to fully cards on the table.
and we won't.
Yeah, we're gonna
we
be
won't
quiet.
talk.
Just like send them $20 and be like, hey, like I sent you some money and just what was the? Because also for anybody watching / listening right now, you might be like, oh, that feels like a scammer, but the area code is a New York area code.
Oh yeah, okay.
So this is not like
Random
Not
generated.
like a plus
it's
one,
not it's not
587
you know
or
not
anything.
not in any way to be closed-minded, but like this is not someone who's just like scanning Craigslist from another country
I mean,
trying to
your guy
do like
who-
a trap an elderly person or something.
I would say we're gonna be completely silent.
I need you to be very silent.
send him money already?
I don't have the information. So I'm going to say, hey, man, I want to get your information. Can I just ask you a quick question first?
Be like those pictures were just of Chris. So
Like,
what
it's
was
all-
going on?
Yeah, just like, hey, like, are those really you? Like, it just looks like webcam photos.
It's definitely not. I can verify those.
Just say he's
You
just
could
like
say I texted them to Chris and he said, or you could just say I'm pretty sure. Hey, I just want to. But
Hey,
also,
I'm pretty sure those are fake photos. Like, what is there something you were trying to?
what's the point of this?
Can I ask
Wait.
like what the intention was?
When you call in the top right hand corner, there's a voice memo record this call feature.
but it does say this call is being recorded.
It will say that to him.
I think I'll just hit it here,
Okay,
and we'll grab
let's
what we
make
can
sure.
get.
Yeah,
Okay,
we can hear
great.
it.
I'm like nervous.
I'm also
I'm
nervous.
terrified.
Yeah.
Everyone off mic.
The subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Okay.
All right.
What does that mean?
That's usually like that. That number has just never been set up. Like they're not there because with voice messages, they're
but
like the number you've reached, like 858, bam, 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 bam.
But
is
it has a
usually-
voice. But it was getting recorded. It didn't hang up on us.
Oh shit!
It went. They just haven't set it up with their name. It still went to a phone number. I mean, that's proof that it's maybe not necessarily a auto-generated online phone number.
Right.
Yeah, it could just be a
Well-
weird guy that never said his voicemail. Well, okay.
I tell you guys, I've experienced. You know, I watch everything you guys post. I don't know if it's ever gotten this quietly intense before.
No, we've never really done anything like this before.
No, it has not.
No, this is not who we are.
Yeah.
No.
We had that.
I mean,
we had that guy doing
texted-
magic.
Yeah.
Magic with a K. I said, just tried you wanted to chat about the bit, but also send me your Zeller Cash app. I'll send that ASAP.
Okay.
If he calls, we're stopping
leave your
everything.
phone on.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Phone
All
up.
right.
I'm going to turn on the sound on my phone,
Oh, you never turn on this.
and we're going to hear.
but is a
Okay.
chill gonna go up all of us?
Yes, 100%.
Holy
All right,
shit.
cool. It's like a fire drill. It's cool.
All right, well, as,
Well, good
a,
bit.
as a reward for listening to this, I got you all a gift. Come on in. Yep, come on in. We all get a free dentist checkup. Come on, you get on camera right here.
All right.
You know, there's always like gifts for guests, and this is a free checkup from a dentist. So
Great.
if anybody wants a quick checkup, there's a dentist here.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Well, Chris was so eager, Chris. We don't have much time, so at least let's get our guests a quick dental checkup. Chris, have you had a checkup recently?
I did. I was at the dentist last week.
All right, how's it looking, doctor?
They didn't do a good job.
What are you just touching his tongue with your finger?
I'm a doctor.
Okay.
Okay.
He is a doctor. Sorry.
You've been drinking too much coconut soda.
It's cucumber.
I'm the expert.
Are you actually flossing it?
Did not see that was in your hand.
He really
actually flosses.
flossed his teeth with a
There was
floss
something
threader.
so already being in a state of suspense and then seeing floss go between your teeth was kind of horrific.
All right.
You dialed the number right now, and his cell phone rang.
You know, people tell me I look like Chris Gethard.
Perfect.
Doctor, do you have any recommendations? Oh, sorry. You.
Oh, he gets a toothbrush.
Thanks.
and a little something to play with.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you
you
so
get
much.
a Hot Wheels
Oh,
car.
Hot Wheel
Really
car.
Nice.
And now for you, Cory.
Okay, in a
just
in a
one.
hilarious
Oh.
way, he took off his glove to reveal another glove.
But he didn't take off the other hand's glove.
I don't know what medical reasoning that.
No. I think that it really helped me with my teeth. Here, do it again.
This we are famous for
Audio.
making the worst audio podcast
Here,
of
wait,
all
get
time.
the audio.
That's his teeth being brushed.
Doctor,
I hate this.
Doctor, we just met only a few hours ago. Do you have like credentials to be doing this? I didn't even ask.
Yes, my name is Dr. Forskine, and I studied at John Hopkins.
John Hopcom.
His name is also Dr. Forskine.
Yeah. So how do you spell that?
Hopcom or Forskine?
Yeah. Can you spell Hopcom University?
Yeah, Doctor. Wait, no. Yes, Hopcom.
You don't have to spell doctor.
T-O.
No, you
Wait,
don't.
I
have
don't.
to.
I
spell
don't have to
doctor.
spell. It's Forskine.
Forskine, yeah.
Hopcom.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Great. I think Hunter hasn't been helped yet.
I guess not.
Would you not? Also, who's Miles? This is Dr. Forskine.
Dr. Forrest
My
guy.
first name is Miles.
Oh, Miles Forskine.
Jesus Christ on a cracker.
Yeah, let me get in there.
Yeah.
You could. Why do you
For the
have
audio
fake
listener,
mustache?
he's pulled down his medical mask to reveal a mustache.
Oh, cool.
Put a couple of these in your mouth.
I
You're
really
gonna put gloves in his mouth.
Be
Are you a doctor?
No. I'm not a doctor. I guess if there's a reason to put rubber or latex gloves in his mouth.
Yeah, you just put, kind of, and then bite,
Uh-huh.
and then we're gonna take the picture from this side.
You're just taking photos on your phone of the side of his face. Your iPhone doesn't have X-ray.
Oh, maybe yours doesn't, but he's a doctor.
He's a doctor. Yeah.
You're not taking a photo. Also, this is a flashlight.
You have beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're right.
I can't do it anymore.
Did you get the photo, doctor?
I got one. I think it'll do.
Thanks, doctor. I
Thank
appreciate
you, Dr.
it.
Forskine.
You're welcome
All
to stick
right.
around, Dr. Forskine. There's no like real seats or mics for you, but you are welcome to be in the room if you. Yeah, there's a chair over here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the mask.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you want to stick around, Dr. Forskine, or do you have to go?
I'll hang out.
Chris, You may be familiar with this. You may not be. There's a game we've played on the show, and it's coming back today. Jersey style, baby. It's the return of Who Said It? New Jersey edition.
I love Who Said It.
Chris, I'm going to say a quote, and you have to tell me who said it.
The answers are New Jersey related?
And the answers are New Jersey related.
For those who don't know, Chris is from Jersey.
And so are my parents.
There you go.
And my whole family. Cherry Hill, baby.
One of the biggest Jersey advocates. That you are actively advocating for the state.
Yeah.
You are top.
I would say
I'd maybe call you number one.
I'm up there.
I've only ever passed through New Jersey except for engagements that were related to you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Visiting you, doing
You guys
shows.
you did once perform at the Boonton Coffee.
One
love
of the
that
best
show.
shows we've ever done. Best we've ever been treated. Best we've ever been paid.
They gave us a charcuterie board.
I was
back
gonna
then.
say
I don't know why I
the
was doing
cheese
that.
plate in the
They gave us a
back.
full charcuterie board back
Right?
then.
They gave us bags of coffee that was delicious.
was real
Shout out
sad.
to Boonton Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Genuinely,
really.
like-
go if you're in Jersey, go to them.
Yeah.
So Chris, the rules of the game are I'm going to tell you a quote and you have to tell me who said it. There's no other hints, no other rules besides that. So the first up, I don't believe in regrets. I believe your future is in your tomorrow.
Meryl Streep.
No.
She's Jersey.
Who said it?
Mayor Cory Booker.
I don't.
Springsteen.
Thomas Edison.
Did I say that?
Are you from Jersey, Dr.
Not Mayor
Forskine?
Miles.
Yeah.
I don't
Hey,
believe
what
in
is it?
regrets. I believe your future is in your tomorrow.
Bon Jovi.
It's John Travolta.
We would have gotten there. We would have gotten there.
And when you know that that's a real Scientology-ass thing to say.
Oh, yeah.
It makes no sense, but it sounds inspirational. It's just to trick stupid people. All right.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You.
I don't think teachers are the problem. I think unions are the problem.
Oh my God.
Chris Christie.
Chris Christie.
Christy. What'd you say, Dr. Forskine?
I definitely have said that.
This next quote. What worries me is that I might, in a sense, adapt to this environment and come to be comfortable here and not resent it anymore. And I am afraid that as the years go by, that I may forget, I may begin to lose my memories of the mountains and the woods. And that's what really worries me, that I might lose those memories and lose that sense of contact with wild nature in general. But I am not afraid they are going to break my spirit.
Walt Whitman.
No.
Bon Jovi.
No. Who said it?
John Bon Jovi.
No. He's
Clearly
one of the. There is only one of this guy. I'll let you know.
Darth Vader.
It's an old quote, right? It sounds old.
It is not a recent occurrence from a recent man. I'll tell you what.
William Franklin.
Thomas Edison.
No. Oh, sooner than that. He did something crazy.
Is it the Unabomber?
It's the Unabomber. Thank you, Dr.
Wait, the
Forskine.
Unabomber's not a Jersey guy.
Yeah, he is. Jersey guy.
Kaczynski is not a Jersey guy.
I thought Ted Kaczynski was a Jersey guy.
This would be.
That'd be crazy.
This
I
would
knew
tear down
that.
the infrastructure of Who Said It.
I was doing a stand-up.
Oh my God, he was born in Chicago.
This game fucking sucks.
Stop taking pictures of Chris Gethard, Dr. Force-Guide.
I fucked up so
I was doing
bad.
a stand-up
God
bit
damn
for a
it.
while about how the Unabomber outside of the bombings was pretty correct, and people
Yeah.
hated it.
Everything
and now
else.
I feel like society has shifted
About
to it.
everything.
He will be in the future referred to as a scion.
Yeah. All right. I've been to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's a tower and it's leaning. You look at it, but nothing happens. So then you look for someplace to get a sandwich.
Sounds like David Lynch. I wish.
Danny DeVito.
That is correct. All right.
You have to admit, kind of impressive. I nailed 2 on my first.
You nailed two.
yeah.
You know.
I'm hoping you. I mean, it's the Jersey edition. It'd be embarrassing if you didn't.
I'm just happy to learn all these Jersey people. I had no idea.
No, man.
I don't know about Jersey history.
I feel sorry for people who don't drink. When they wake up in the morning, that's as good as they're going to feel all day.
Frank Sinatra.
That's correct.
Wow.
Hoboken Zone.
Hobo Sanat.
Hobo Sanat.
Hobo Sanat. That's his streamer name. All right. That's all the long ones. We're going to go into the lightning round.
I love the lightning round.
Yes, and I forgot to grab music, so the edit that'll happen. Jeremy, I'm sorry giving you a chore. I love you. I'll send you some music I like. It starts now.
I will pick the music.
Those who want respect, give respect.
That's the Godfather.
No. Close. Jersey. Those who
Tony
want.
Soprano.
Correct.
Oh, fictional characters are in play.
Yes.
Those who want respect, give respect.
Baritone Soprano.
Correct. Don't you want to dance? Say you want to dance.
Oh, that
Whitney
Whitney Houston.
East Orange.
Correct. Pass that shit, Snoop.
Shaggy.
Not Scoob, Snoop.
Charlie Brown.
It's Martha Stewart.
Uh,
Whoa, we're halfway there.
Bon
Duran
Jovi.
Duran.
Bon Jovi.
Correct. I'm like Bon Jovi, but I'm switched up.
John Bovey.
Correct. A sub above.
Oh, Subway. No, Submarina.
Jersey Mike.
No, fuck.
Jersey Mike's. Above a sub.
The Ocean.
A Jersey dominatrix. No one's played football in me for 20 years.
MetLife Stadium? No, but
That's an old Jersey. The Shore has
in Old Jersey.
Yeah.
Christ, keep going.
The Shore has its balls out.
Nude Jersey.
Correct.
Christ.
Gunnison Beach, New Jersey's nude beach.
And finally, when my TV show is in production, dozens of women ask me out on Facebook.
Chris Gethard.
I was also going to say I think there's too many gay jokes in comedy, Chris Gethard.
Wait, where was that quote?
I don't know, but I found it.
Really?
That's a quote attributed
And
to
you're
you.
not saying that like it's
No,
straight
but
guys
it's
making
the-
fun of gay people. You're saying
No,
there's
you're
too many
saying-
gay comedians
Yeah,
telling
no.
jokes about
You're
their personal
saying
experience.
the full
right?
quote, which to
Right?
give context is like there's too many gay jokes in comedy. It's bringing down an oppressed minority of people, and that's not fair. But it's funnier to just sort of do some yellow journalism and take that away.
Where did you find the quote? It is true that I used to get asked out.
I found that on quotes.com.
Really?
Yeah.
That is
I
wild.
do love that. That's mischievous people who enjoyed my old TV show and put those quotes up there to embarrass me.
Absolutely.
You know your address is on quotes.com?
You have said your address.
You said it to me when we were asking how to get to your house. And so I put it on. That's a good quote.
That's a good. Oh, that's a real good nugget. Checking the time.
Absolutely checking the time.
Well, that was just.
Whoa, Dr. Forskine, is your face okay?
Thanks for joining, everyone.
Dr. Forskine, your mustache
What?
was falling off for a second.
You okay?
No, it wasn't. I actually grew this.
You're rubbing. Mustache on the microphone.
It's a real mustache. It can do what it pleases.
Wait, what? It has life? It can think on its own? Hello?
The mustache would like to say something.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
As you guys know, my roots are as an improviser, and there's actually an improv game that's sort of, it's really, really beautiful, and it can be kind of intense though. It's an exercise that was taught to me by the great T.J. Jagodowski and Dave Pasquazi.
And Dave.
From Sonic.
Really brilliant improvisers, yeah. And I kind of thought it would be really fun to see members of business casual play it with each other because you guys know each other so well.
Okay.
But I would recommend that I don't do this because I have 25 years of experience, so I am very good at it and it can kind of get very intense very fast.
Okay.
But
Okay.
there's like
Okay.
for anybody who's an improv nerd, like this is an exercise they did, and I always really loved it and never forgot it. Specifically in terms of like starting scenes with something that just feels like it has a lot of integrity and it's easy. So all you guys are gonna do is like make direct eye contact with each other.
Okay.
And I want you to just really take a breath and let it sit and don't give in to any panic or any need to invent and just really look at each other and say something that feels honest in that moment. So these should be things that have no invention. So it shouldn't be like, "Hey boss, I'm sorry I'm late again." Like you made that up. You made all that backstory up. It should just be like, "I'm always impressed at how confident you look," or "It seems like you're a little nervous about something right now." Just a true statement about what you're seeing coming from that person in the moment.
Okay.
So who would like to go first in the pairings? And again, I could do it if you want, but it tends to get a little. I'm very good at it. So
I
it tends
trust
to
your
get-
judgment. We can,
Yeah.
we can keep it as is.
Yeah.
Who
Do we
wants to
go in
first?
every direction? Is it kind
I
of
mean, we
pass
could.
around?
Jeremy and Hunter, you could go.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
you
do that.
guys sit
Here,
across
yeah.
from each other.
Right.
Why don't you?
And so we'll just look at each other, and someone will be
And you'll
brought to say something at some point.
Yeah, and we'll just see how these scenes starts. And this is like just like a nice little improv.
And then we kind of like do a scene from.
Just like a few exchanges, and then I'll cut it off, and we'll
Okay.
switch them up, and then maybe I will do one. Who knows?
Great.
Okay.
you continually impress me with your skills across all different kinds of comedy and art, and how quickly you can pick that up.
Thank you. You're doing very well.
Oh, thank you.
And I believe you that you're doing well.
Thank you. That's cool.
Because I don't always, but I see something and I believe you.
No, I've been doing better than usual the last couple of months.
And I see it.
Yeah, I had a rough 2 years.
You did. You did.
Yeah. But I would not be here without you.
Sure.
That's a beautiful improv. That's a beautiful way to start a scene, wouldn't you? It's kind of intense to watch, but it's really.
It was really nice.
Do you want to? We could also just do it together if you want.
I'll do.
But if you're comfortable now that we've seen the exercise, but just so you know, like,
that was right. That's like kind of how you want it.
Yeah, yeah.
I felt good. It was just a nice thing.
You do these
nice.
exercises with students, and you start to feel like, oh, this feels really raw and genuine, but they're very real. If you want to do it with me, we can, Cory. But like I said, 25 years of experience. I do feel like I'm very good at this.
I'd love to see an experienced person do it too.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever happened to you when you were younger, you got to realize that while it does have your guard up high at times, you also have to understand it's the source of a lot of your strength and where your ability to be empathetic and connect with other people comes from. And the sooner you can let the negative sides of it go, the sooner it'll become even more of a superpower. And I'm really rooting for you to do that because I can sense like a really deep brooding inner turmoil that you don't really let the world see. And I know that must on some level be killing you on inside. And the sooner that can rise to the surface, it'll be unpleasant in the moment. But I think it's actually going to become something of a superpower for you.
Thank you.
And that's improv. That's how improv works.
Oh, yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
Did you have something you wanted to say?
Do I get to?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Hard to follow, but I think that our friendship is like something that I really value, and I think that we are like. I look up to you so much, but I think that it means even more to it. It sometimes feels when you look up to somebody and pedestalize them, that creating a real friendship from that position is difficult. But I think that a lot of our experiences have led us to be real friends who give. I find that you've given so much to us, and it just makes me want to give to you and to other people. And I hope to be in the position one day to help people the way that you've helped us.
That's very kind. I also I have great affection towards my friendship with all three of you, even though with Cory, if I'm being honest, it was a little harder with you personally because one of our first exchanges, you did ask me the question, what was the UCB theater like in the early 2000s? And it was really brutal and made me feel so old and so past my prime. To have someone full of youth and enthusiasm ask me what the past was like so genuinely, and to realize, no, this is not an incorrect impulse on your part. I actually can provide a first-person witness account of something that only exists in your mind as myth, and I've never felt older in my life than in that moment. And it was really jarring. It was really jarring. And it made me so truly sad. It really so truly made me feel so old and so sad. Do you remember doing that?
Yeah. I talk about that. I talk about us meeting a lot.
I tell people that story.
Because I also, in that conversation, I think it must have been in Fringe.
It was on a street.
Yeah, because
Edinburgh, Scotland.
yeah, because I also ran into you, and I think one of the first things you said to me was, I ran into you, and I went like, "Oh, you're at Fringe?"
Yeah.
And you were like, "Yeah," and then I was like, "Oh, I didn't know." And you said, "Can I ask you a question?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I remember this.
You were like, "You're a big improv guy, right?" I was like, "Yeah, I love improv." He's like, "And you know my work?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know your work." And you're like, "You've been to the Fringe a few times. You're kind of tapped in." I was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty tapped in." Like, and you didn't know that I had a show? And I really thought in that moment that like you were dunking on me, but you were going like, oh,
No, you were the canary in the coal mine that made me realize that my show had not been promoted by the promoter that promised to promote it, and that I was truly fucked in a way that would fuck with my head from that day until the absolute present that we are in.
Can I also say something that I think every time that I see you, ever since this happened, this is more recent.
Yeah.
One time we went to your house and I was playing with your son and I dropped him.
Is that true? Did I know that?
No, you weren't there. It was just us, your son, and your wife.
And your wife.
You dropped my son? You mean you dropped my son?
You were all there. He dropped your son.
I was playing with him and we were playing with your son. I would say out of the three of us, I'm the best with kids. And I was playing keep away with your son, and he grabbed onto the ball. He was having a really good time. He grabbed onto the ball, and I grabbed onto the ball. And then he was like trying to get it from me, and I like lifted the ball up, and he was still hanging onto the ball and like kind of my arms. And I lifted him up above my head, and he was giggling, and your wife was giggling, and everyone thought it was so funny. And then he let go with one arm, and then he went like sideways towards the ground, and your wife screamed. Like a blood-curdling scream. And I like dad reflexes caught him.
You did catch him.
You did catch
He
him.
didn't like hit his head or anything.
There was some impact for sure. You didn't clean catch him.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it was
You
not.
blunted the impact.
I
Yes.
blunted the I
Protected
You
the
saw
head and
fear
spine.
of a you made eye contact with the fearful child.
like if this was like in a boat or something, this would be like why he's afraid of water later on. And I think that I have always thought of this as, I think that we kept hanging out for a while after that. And I always was like, I always wonder if you think about that.
No, I don't. I didn't know about it until right now. No one told me.
Okay.
My guess is my wife may have said, "Let's not even mention it."
She apologized.
For
She said
screaming.
because your son started crying, and she was like, well,
Her scream made his fear worse.
and I think
Yeah.
she said she's like, it wasn't you. It was because I screamed. I think it alerted
this
that this
really
was
reflects a total lack of trust that my wife clearly has in you.
I think that it was more like, because I'm not very close with her, but I think that she...
And she really has fondness for you guys.
I was gonna ask, does she have any
Does she
color
like
shades
us?
towards Cory
Yeah.
specifically?
No, but I think that it was more she sort of did me in our relationship, did me a solid, and was sort of like, "This is okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make this a topic of conversation with
yeah.
Chris."
Yeah. No, I didn't know about this until right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Was it on pavement, grass?
It was.
It was the grass in your backyard.
Oh, he's fine.
In that upper area in your backyard
he's
where there's the
fine.
grass.
But I did drop him.
Yeah.
But I dropped
This
your
is
boy.
no. You know,
I
the
dropped your
improv
boy.
exercise is over.
Yeah.
We're still using the tone of voice from the improv exercise.
No, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Now
how
we're
to
just
add it.
confessing.
Yeah.
No,
No, this
yeah.
is we beautiful anonymous.
You also, another weird thing that I've always felt slightly strange about, Cory, you did leave a bathing suit and bandana at my house,
Oh yeah.
which I kept forgetting to send back to you. And it was on my dresser next to my bed for over a year. And it hit a point where I needed to either send it back to you or pack
get-
it away,
yeah.
just get rid of it, and maybe go even like just throw it in a donation bin at a certain
Yeah.
point. But then I did eventually remember there was a time where I knew I was going to see you, and I did bring it. But I did start to feel at a certain point, like psychologically, there is something strange about keeping a bathing suit and bandana from one specific friend where I sleep. Like I put my glasses.
That's like an altar.
Like where I put my glasses and phone at night was my
next to
glasses,
my
phone, and your
shorts.
bathing suit. What? Which for a year, which felt really strange after a certain.
yeah.
The bed where you
There's
sleep with
definitely
your wife.
there's definitely some psychosexual aspects to it, right?
100%. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some. It's not nothing.
Yeah, no, it was
No.
weird.
It's so easy to like just move it.
Yeah,
even just
but
do another.
My thing was like, I gotta remember to mail this back to Cory, and if I put it away, then I'm never
Okay.
gonna mail it back.
ADHD brain.
It was ADHD.
Like, oh, I'll put it where I always see it, and then I'm.
But
like,
I would
that fucking
every
thing.
night
Yeah.
take off
in.
my glasses and put them right there. Glass.
Tuck
of
them in the
water
pocket
right
of the bathing suit.
I was gonna
right
say,
next
do
to
they
your
touch the,
bathing
do they
suit.
touch the bathing suit?
They
ever?
probably did.
That's.
Did you put it in the pockets of the
There
bathing
were
suit?
probably times where
The
like, we're all
reality's
joking.
funnier than that riff.
We're all joking. There were probably times where I placed my glasses on your bandana at night. Not necessarily intentionally, but
No, but it was
because of where
there.
they were, yeah.
What a deeply intimate thing
That I was
That you never knew about.
would
aware
have
of.
come up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hell?
Yeah. I love that exercise.
That's fun.
Wow.
That's a good
That's great.
exercise.
That's a
and
really
a
good
good thing to know.
Yeah.
Is it? Does it? I mean, you launched into it so quick. Do you typically?
I also will say I didn't expect it to get that real between us. I was mostly like, I'm gonna do this exercise and then bait them into playing with me and then go super dark, super fast.
Yeah.
That was my bit.
Oh.
But you just immediately called bullshit and we're like, no, motherfucker, we're really doing it.
Yeah, that's so funny.
You could
'cause
feel that I was forcing
you
sensed
hit
it.
every step. You're like,
No, it's-
we'll do it.
Yeah.
I was like, we'll play a couple rounds of it and then I'll do it and try to go like super dark in a way that
Yeah,
makes you
yeah, yeah.
comfortable. And instead of getting uncomfortable, you were like, I see what you're going for.
Well, it was
and I'll
like
make-
two like.
I raised you,
Psychological,
making
it
you
should've
feel
just been-
old,
it-
and with one, I dropped your son.
Like I don't necessarily, I don't sense that I don't know about your childhood enough to say that. I was trying to fuck
No,
with
it's
you.
so funny.
And then you were like, no, you can't fuck with me. And in fact, I will actually
Yeah.
do what
I
you
did
said.
not even realize that was
What
a prank.
you
That
thought
was
you were
so
gonna
funny.
do,
I
I'll
really was
really
like,
do.
oh, he's an ex. Like I believe him. Like 25 years.
Yeah,
Just went right into it.
Yeah,
Right.
right into it,
Read me
baby.
to Phil.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at
no, I
that.
was like, no, you're right. I need to work through that.
I wish you had just been like, I don't find you very funny.
Here's the thing.
But, like, if you
I
softly
half
said that.
clocked it, but I
Yeah.
was like, I half clocked it, and in the event that wasn't the bit, I tenderly didn't want to make fun of you.
Right.
I was like, in the event that you were not fucking with me, I didn't want to be like. But I also did
Instead,
get the.
we just actually did weird improv on your video.
Yeah.
Look at
No,
that.
it's good.
Also,
Oh, yes, Dr.
We also
Forskine?
just got.
If it's okay, I would like to be vulnerable with you guys.
Yeah.
This is a fake mustache.
Oh my god.
Oh my
the
god.
fuck?
I'm not a real doctor.
Wow.
Is that even a real bow tie?
Dr. Forskine.
Is it a real bow?
Or is that a clip on?
It's not a clip on. It's a real bow tie.
Oh, cool.
It's something.
That's a
in bet-
clip on.
That's a clip on. That's a fucking clip on.
I am a real doctor.
Jesus Christ,
Christ.
Dr. Forskine.
Miles Forskine, come on.
Dr. Miles Forskine. Jesus Christ. What are you presenting right now?
That is a clip on.
It's a clip-on bow tie.
Yeah, it's a clip on bow tie.
No way.
No, it's Cory. The phone just rang. Yeah. I saw him doing it, and I was like, that's going to be good. Oh, that's so funny.
Christ. That
Well done.
really did it to me. Holy
Well
shit.
done.
Cory,
Cory,
let's rip through your bit really quick.
Yeah, let's rip through it really quick. Well, okay. I don't know if we should do this one, but earlier on in the podcast, we talked about the prairie oyster. And I had leftovers, so I thought we'd do it again.
Okay.
Is this the bit?
It's one of them.
All right.
Okay, I don't know if I can do it again. I
Hunter,
I
you
feel
can
pretty
step out of
crazy.
the prairie oyster.
Yeah.
Dr. Miles Forskine,
Would you like to take my prairie oyster?
Yeah, I'll suck it.
Okay.
No, do you know what? Do you know what I'm talking about?
What?
A prairie oyster,
Yeah, like the.
an egg yolk, and then black pepper and Tabasco and Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's a raw egg?
Just the yolk.
Yeah.
But yeah, we all did it earlier. I feel fine. I'm just.
Okay.
I don't want
I
to
did-
tempt fate.
I
Get
did-
your thumbs in there.
I did too. Yeah. This is sort of a thummy one. I was going to do, I had fuck, marry, kill, like a bunch of New York stuff. And I was also going to ask you to fuck, marry, kill us.
That's hilarious. Have you done that on the show before?
Oh, well, so Hunter did that as his bit on the last episode with a different
but not,
guest.
but not with
not
us.
us.
Not with us. So while I'm making the prairie oysters, fuck, marry, kill the members of Business Casual.
This is
Egg
right.
already
This,
open?
this is good right after the.
Yeah, I'm going to take the one that
Yeah.
was kind of already open.
That's actually, I don't know how weird we want to get, but if I'm legitimately considering
no,
fuck,
legit.
marry, kill,
Yeah.
it's really, really hard.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking.
I mean,
Oh, God.
I don't want to hurt your guys' feelings, but I think the obvious answer is marry Jeremy.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. Oh,
I do think it's tough. It's tough actually.
it's tough.
Oh, whoops. I did this wrong.
I'll take. I am.
I'm affected by you saying that you would marry Jeremy, and I started making a prairie oyster incorrectly.
I just think that Jeremy does strike me as
The marrying type?
a person who has, like, no offense, I love all
Hey,
three
I'm
of
not
you.
offended. I have-
You seem to
everything
have your shit
happens-
together.
No,
Just
you
as far
don't.
as
I'll get that clean. Sorry.
You do not marry me. Absolutely.
like as far as like, but I feel like happy life, most organized, most. You strike me as the person who most has the infrastructure of your life together compared to the other two boys.
What makes you say that?
Corey's hands covered in egg.
Like Cory, you can obviously cut this if you want. Like you and I once recently taught an improv workshop together where you started telling me where you were at currently, and in a way that was framed as a positive, where I realized you were trying to convince yourself as much as anyone else, did reveal to me that you were at the time without a home.
Oh yeah, I was fully homeless.
And then I as like a friend of yours, but also somebody who kind of has looked out for you from the perspective of an older guy who's almost 20 years older, that he was like, do I have to like be really concerned for my friend right now?
Do you need to come take a shower at my house?
Right, like you were, but you were like,
like-
no, it's cool because I'm saving so much money, and I just kind of bounce around the state of California
Yeah,
from place to
I
place.
framed like
And
all,
then I-
all of these.
It's a lot of work.
houses.
And, but after like 6 or 7 minutes of you kind of describing to me this, like you didn't say, I don't have a home right now. It was like, here, let me tell you where I'm at. And then I pieced together like, wait, are you homeless?
Yeah. So I was electively homeless to save money. But yeah,
So
I'm
like you had
worried
strung
about-
together enough situations where you're like, oh, and I can actually save a lot of money if I
I had
go
a
from
bunch
this gig to this gig, and like all I need to do is like find out like I need to plug 1 week in.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna,
Actually,
and it
then
was
I will
like,
save like a.
I'm not gonna pay like a
$1,000
full rent and security deposit.
Like, I
on
have a
place.
place to live in 2 months,
Like,
but until then.
But I was worried, and I don't think Jeremy. I can't imagine.
Jeremy wouldn't do that.
Jeremy wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that.
And like as far as like a long-term partner and provider, and then I do sit here and I go, like, if we're being totally honest, and I'm not trying to fuel the ego too much. I'm like, so Jeremy's the marry. The fucking kill is really tough because Hunter and Cory, you both strike me that you're both a lot of fun in bed.
Thanks, man.
For
Thanks,
slightly
man.
different reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you're both.
We both fuck.
You do both. I'm sure you both fuck a lot.
no
I'll
comment.
say this, like there's, yeah, you guys do it, but, and I've seen your Instagram videos where you're a little stinker. We've all seen videos of Cory popping up on Instagram being like, I'm a cute little stinker who's like, says bad boy stuff, but we all know that you're fucking off those videos. We know those Instagrams got you. You got strange off those videos. Absolutely. Strange! But like
Strange.
also, you definitely got some strange off
Yeah,
those
fair.
videos. But also, like, and we've never discussed this, and our relationship, to be clear, is one where I feel like we have worked together and are friends, but not friends in a way, like, we've never let our guys down to talk about this, where I'm also, though, like, my assumption, if we're just getting into it, is that, like, let's just be blunt. I feel like, Cory, you have had probably one-night stands with people who then become lifelong friends in a way that's actually really sweet and really kind.
Yeah.
Hunter, I feel like you have had probably more situations that remain semi-anonymous, but where those people never fucking forget how that night went for them.
Wow.
I think you've changed.
Yeah.
I think you've like changed some people just by laying down dick. Honestly, I think you lay down dick in a way that people don't forget. Is
We're
my
still
outsider perspective.
playing the sex version of your game from last
But I
year.
think I don't think I'm wrong.
No, I
in
don't
what
think
I'm
you're
saying.
wrong
I don't
either.
think I'm wrong.
Jeremy, yeah,
You
yeah.
can speak more truly, but like I think from the outside that also feels right the way he's.
Yeah.
Like Hunter's.
I don't want to.
I'm not trying to air you
no,
out,
no,
so
you're
great, please.
but I'm like, Cory's probably the kind of guy that like you have a one night stand with, and then you like sit there and talk about life and connect. And again, I know very little about your personal life. Like we are very much friends, but I am much older than you. Like we
Yeah.
haven't sit here and like broed out and like
True.
eaten edibles or gotten drunk. And
No,
like,
we don't really talk like this.
even
Yeah.
at Edinburgh, like
Yeah.
like you guys would go and party with the Stamptown crew. I was an old guy going to bed earlier at night, but like Cory's probably like, hey, like I'll cook you breakfast in the morning and we'll stay connected for the years.
And I am like, do you have anything in your fridge?
or even like we met up in a location where things never were like remained semi-anonymous in
Yeah.
a way that was fucking hot and sexy, and that's part of
Yeah.
what was cool.
So where
about
are
it.
you staying tonight after you have sex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When are
And
you
both
leaving?
of those
Yeah,
are
so-
situations that I don't want to. I want to fuck both those people when in my younger days. I want both of those experiences. I don't want one of
You're-
those people to die.
You're on the right.
I know, but
It
you have
kind of is marry, fuck, fuck.
It's kind of a cop out. I'm not
It's a
going to lie,
cop-out,
Chris.
Chris.
Like
Here's the
we've
thing.
heard
Chris?
your whole thing, but and that's
I know, I
nice.
do have
We
to
do
pick.
need to make a decision.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
I think.
When you decide, we'll shoot these back.
He's cooking. Yeah.
I think
I want to hear what Hunter
my
has to say. but
own
I have a thought.
sense. If it came between me and Cory,
Yeah.
I think the world would have more good in it if you killed me. And
I do-
I'm
I
not
mean, I
saying that
slept-
I'm evil. I'm just saying I think he will bring more good to
I'm
the world than
definitely
I
marrying
could bring.
Jeremy, and I slept with this man's bathing suit next to me. There's something psychological there.
And then
There's something
and all I
psychological.
did is on Wednesday I leaned into you about the whole Diddy thing.
Now,
In a sort of chasing Amy way, it would sort of, solidify some stuff.
I'll also say this. In a way that the world has forgotten, I had a stretch of life in New York where I was regarded as like all over the fucking map and a crazy artist myself. I almost fuck Cory because in some ways, believe it or not, I might be most similar to Hunter. And in that way, I might fill the functions of Hunter more.
Kill me and replace me.
Kill you and replace you.
Okay.
Wow.
There can only be one.
And I'm
I've had some
honestly,
wild
by
New York-
that.
Does that shock you though to hear?
I've known this about you. Is that what you're saying with the shocking part?
Yeah.
That
Like,
you-
are
you
you
know-
surprised to hear
you
that?
had
Like,
sort of
No,
a
that
dog
back-
I ran
era.
around New York City like a wild man in some stretches.
We've
of
heard.
time.
Yeah.
You
You've told us.
have alluded to this time.
Yeah.
I will clarify. I've never heard it from anyone else.
No, we've heard
Yeah.
from you.
And I'm
from
not
me.
saying that it's. I'm not saying that
Not
this
like
is
on the town, being like
on
that cad back in the day.
I'm just
In the
saying that
context, to be
nobody's been
fair-
like, hey, by the way,
It's like we've never sat around and broed out, but where I've been like, oh, you guys go out and have your fun. I'm gonna head like in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head home, and but I had I remember what it was like to be 27, 28, comedian at a festival.
You pegged
drink,
me-
have fun.
you did. He pegged you.
He did. He pegged me. And I'm bi too, which helps your whole argument. But I think that what'll happen is you got it pretty much correct. But every once in a while, I will date someone for a very long time, and it'll ruin my life
Interesting.
in a great way.
So knowing that-
prioritize my entire life around a relationship.
Yeah.
I
Knowing
kinda
that,
need
what's your
the
final?
I sort of need. I'll marry Jeremy because you are the rock out of these three, and that is to build a relationship on. I need the Cory conversation more than I need Hunter to like redefine my sexual DNA in a way that I think you probably have for some people.
All right, I'll take it.
So-
but at least
so just
kill
to
me.
cl-
So sorry.
yeah,
Can you kill me in a duel?
So
I love that.
All right,
yeah.
cool.
Marry, fuck, kill. Final answer is
Marry, fuck, kill.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Why am I doing
And I think everyone.
Cheers, Dr. Forskine.
And I think that's the Business Casual show this week, everybody. Chris, do you have anything to plug when this is going to come out at the beginning of August? Oh, you just got to shoot it back all in
I
one.
almost threw up when I did it.
oh, you don't.
Oh, then don't do it.
You're a father.
No.
Water.
Oh my God.
That's so bad. You motherfucker.
Oh, buddy.
We didn't know.
We all did it earlier. We all did it earlier. I'm
Call the
sorry.
maniac again right now. Call the maniac. We need the closure.
I'm trying him one more time.
That's all.
It was that I smelled it first.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
yeah,
I had just shot it,
Do you want to brush your teeth?
I'm okay, thank you. If I had just thrown it back, but the smell hit me on the first attempt.
You're not a
and I've
spicy
been-
guy.
No, it was the whoosh.
Holy shit.
Miles, I didn't
God.
give you much of one because there was
that's
an
what
egg.
hits you.
There was an eggshell in mine.
Mine was mostly Cory finger.
Yeah, that's about right.
Finger.
All right.
Do we want to?
Let's
we're good.
I think we're good. Let's cut it.
Let's try him.
Let's
We
try
have a
it.
clean
Let's try
end
it.
of,
All right.
of Chris
Everyone's-
retching.
Psychologically weird episode of the
100%.
show.
It was the
Weird
weirdest
Al
episode
would
we've
be
ever
bad.
I
had.
think that's to be expected when we combine.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Brutal honesty and just weird psychological. I'm gonna call him one more time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
One more
Confident,
time.
yeah.
Do it.
Pick up.
Please pick up.
Pick up.
The subscriber you have.
Damn it. All right. Well, on that anticlimactic note,
This is a living, breathing case. Thank you everybody for watching the Business Casual Show. You can follow us at Business Casual Comedy.
Chris, do you have anything to plug?
Beautiful Anonymous every week, and come to that show either in New York or streaming, and it's it's really turning into something that I think is very cool for a lot of the comedians around town.
It's really great. We've been on the show. It is awesome. We also
It's really pitching through throat. It's really
really good.
we mentioned this earlier, but the charity that Chris runs is called Laughing Together. I don't know what people can do about it, but to bring awareness to it.
Yeah, they can donate money.
Together.org.
Yeah.
Together.org. Check it out.
Come see us at the Fringe this summer, August
Edinburgh
11th.
Fringe.
The Edinburgh Fringe, right? I forget there's other ones. Edinburgh Fringe, August 11th to the 25th, and you can also see Mr. Cardboard, which is running what days and where?
July 31st to August 10th at 4:15 at Underbelly Cowgate.
And then you start the 11th?
We start the 11th.
So Mr. Cardboard and Business Casual.
You
two
can
shifts.
see
And there's
all
also
of our shows.
Mr. Cardboard in New York, July 8th and 12th.
This is coming out.
That's likely the past, but I hope
I
that
hope
everyone
it-
that
I hope it went
and they
well.
and they went spectacular.
the July 8th show has sold out.
You know how your sinuses start running back into your throat after
Yeah.
you throw up?
You're getting egg
That
sinus.
is happening.
Yeah, that's
I'm really sorry.
And we're gonna. I'm very sorry.
what you were hoping would happen to somebody, though, right?
I guess it's a good.
I guess it's better
It's
than
good content.
Good content.
Ellie
hey,
took it down like a champ.
thanks for listening, everybody. Have a prairie oyster on us.
Bye.
Goodbye.